Do you like my, Hanarock? I just got it to level 50 today. I don't know if you can read that because the thing's, maxed out, but, it's mirrored, but, yeah, I got a shiny like Hanarock. That's my favorite shiny, that was my shiny Rockruff that I got. Isn't it beautiful? What is up, everyone? Green Itsumi here. I am here with more Sakura Santa. Last time, we went to work at the cafe. We experienced double hell, according to Koji's words. And Itsumi slipped and got a bunch of juices all over her chest. I struggle saying that. Anyway, this episode, we're going to apparently take a break from work, and thank God we need that. Take a break from work. I think for today, I'm going to take a break from working at Itsumi's cafe. I've only been there twice, and I already feel like I'm at death's door. How does she do that? I mean, you can imagine that she went through hell as well. Because, you know, you probably get used to it after a while. It can't just be experience alone. Even so, she makes mistakes too. You're bound to when you're under that kind of pressure. The entire crowd was constantly demanding attention. How no one throws a fit after not getting service is beyond me. Come to think of it, are they there for the food, or are they there to see Itsumi? Probably Itsumi. I mean, yes, it's a cafe and all, but when you have a nice rack, it's especially when it's guys. Yeah. That's a question I'm not comfortable with. After all, she's my childhood friend. How you guys stare at her like that, it just doesn't feel right. I keep telling myself that, but what right do I have to say anything? Well, you're her childhood friend. You're her childhood friend, but everyone else is a stranger. So, I think you have a right. You have a right. I mean, she's under the impression that I've been oblivious for years. Why else would she do all these shameless things? Huh? Someone's knocking on my apartment door? Is it Santa, because we're staying home? And Itsumi! Yay! We didn't have to go to the cafe to see you. It's about time you opened up. Don't you know how cold it is today? At least you're wearing normal clothes. At the very least, you're wearing normal clothes. Nice to see you too, Itsumi. You don't work today? I have the day off. Even I have to take breaks sometimes. Yeah, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Since I had nothing better to do, I wanted to see what you were up to. Well, look around my apartment. There's not much to say, really. Nothing has changed since you were last here. I didn't think it would. It just makes me glad that you're one of the few things in my life that doesn't change. Are you that afraid of change? The only thing that's changed is the Just kill me. Yes. Change is scary, and it can throw your entire life upside down. It's better when things don't change. Sometimes. Do you really think so? I mean, what if you didn't meet me again? Would you have been content with your life as it is? Well, content, but not happy. Maybe change isn't so bad after all. But don't go and make any dramatic changes on me, Koji. I prefer you the way you are. You mean I can't? You mean don't make a move? Don't make a move? That's what you're telling me. Don't make a move. I want to make a move, goddammit. Make a move, Koji! I mean, you prefer me when you can easily tell what I'm thinking. That's an added bonus, but it's just nice to have something absolute in your life. I'm far from absolute, though. Because, girl, you don't know half of what's going on in my head. No, I mean Koji's head. Koji's head. Not mine. Koji. After all, I'm a much better student than I used to be. Yes, you finally attended that university you always wanted to. But you didn't look happy about it. Well, you didn't have any friends. Right? You didn't have any friends in there. You would have had Itsumi, but she moved. Even if I got into the university I wanted, it's a bit lonely. I understand. But that doesn't really matter now. You're here, so I'm definitely not alone. Yes. I'll make sure you aren't alone, Koji. She looks around the apartment. I have a treat for you, Guys, leave in the comments down below what you think that treat is before I move on. Take a minute. Just pause the video. Go leave down below what you think the treat is. Okay? Knowing that, let's move on. A treat? What kind of treat? Oh, you'll see. She begins to remove her. Oh, my fucking God. Whoa, easy there. I do like looking at your chest, but there's no need to rush it. Just keep watching. Bit by bit, she discards her clothing until something quite pleasing appears before me. And a sweat. It's not summer! Well, it's nice. It's nice. But it's not summer. How are you not I'm assuming we have like heater in our house, but it's not summer. It's not summer. What do you think? This was my high school swimsuit. It looks a bit tight on you. Is that a bad thing? Not at all. You never got a chance to see me in it. Now you may look as much as you want. Is that your treat? You're gonna let me be a pervert as a treat? Now that's when you know the girl's a good girl. And that oh god. Oh god. Really, Itsumi? Really? You had to go there with the tightness on the crotch? Really? You had to go there? You suck, Itsumi. I can't help but notice how badly the swimsuit is straining the chest area. Did they give you a smaller size at the start of high school? Yes, then I just grew and grew. I was wondering when it was going to happen. She pokes at the chest area on the suit. I swear I see a growing seam on the side of it. Didn't you used to like school swimsuits? I remember you were talking about high school and how much you want to see many girls in swims. We are a pervert! Great, we're all perverts. Now that she mentions it, I really did have a thing for swimsuits. To think that they designed these things deliberately to be non-arousing. But now people fetish them everywhere. I don't know how I feel about that. It's certainly is ironic. Seeing Itsumi is in one right now. Then why does it have a seam here? A seam? Where? Look downward. Yeah, I've always wondered about that too. Wait, so you knew it was there, but you didn't... You knew it was there, but you didn't fix it. God damn it, Itsumi. She tugs on the lower half of the swimsuit, showing little bits of skin with each pull. Why don't you come lie in my lap, Koji? She sits on the lounge and gestures toward me. Your lap? Yes. Well, I might as well. Resting her head on her lap, I feel her playing with my hair, gently stroking my head. I feel like this is like... Why do I get like... It feels like mother and son right now. Like, Itsumi's the mom and Koji's the dad, and they're like... Koji's resting her head on her lap. Because that reminds me a lot of my childhood. I mean, I'm still a child, but... Way back in the when. That's what it makes me think of. The entire time, I kept glancing up to see those two big, wobbling blue mountains. This really is the best seat in the house. When was the last time we did this? Wait, you did this before? I don't remember, but you definitely weren't wearing a school swimsuit when it happened. Right, it was right before we were going to leave. Do you remember that night, Koji? I still remember everything that happened then. Your word's called melancholic. Still never heard of that word before. I gotta go look that up later, but I'm not doing it now, despite her blank expression. Oh, I shouldn't be talking about the past so sadly. Are you enjoying the view, Koji? Of course I am. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? This view is one of the most glorious I've ever seen. Pervert. Shut up. Let me be a pervert if I want to be. Let me be a pervert if I want to be. I know I am. Aw, that's it. That's it. Aw, that's too bad. I was expecting way more than that. Excuse me there. Okay. For the next hour or so, I just lay there. Am I feeling that way about her? I think I am. When I saw her again, I wasn't sure how to feel about her. I know about her feelings, but I don't know about my own. It wouldn't surprise me now. After all, Everything I do with her feels so intimate. Laying her head on my head on her lap shouldn't embarrass a veteran pervert like me, but even then, your face is red, Koji. She's back in her normal clothes. Ah, really? I was hoping we'd get some more time in the swimsuit, despite it not being summer. It's an odd day to be wearing a swimsuit under your clothes, Itsumi. But it doesn't matter. After all, I just wanted to enjoy it with you. Or, enjoy it. That's the only thing that mattered to me. She continues to sit there. So did you enjoy that, Koji? Yes. Yes, I did. I'm glad. It seems that you're just a bit embarrassed about it, too. Where is the legendary perverseness that prevents you from feeling shame? Where is your bluntness that keeps you from... Where is your shame that's making you so blunt? It's going both ways. It's going both ways. It's gone somewhere else for the time being. Is that so? I guess there are moments where even you're awkward, Koji. Not even seeing me in the nude makes you blush like that. This isn't really the same. It's not. What's different about it? It just feels different. I wonder why that's the case. The answer's obvious. It's intimacy. Something I haven't experienced a lot since middle school. Just sitting there now and having someone pay attention to you like that. It's really nice. Koji, have you ever noticed anything about me? The fact you're always flirting with me, and the fact that you have two ginormous mountains. That's it. Notice anything? Like what? I mean, do you think there's any significance behind my actions? Oh, she's hitting on you, Koji. You better know what she's talking about. Well, we're childhood friends. It's natural that we're close. I'm avoiding the question and playing the fool. No, Koji. I mean, she stops herself before she could say it. Look, if you want to say something to me, go ahead and say it. You can tell me anything, Itsumi. After all, we know each other really well. I don't think this is something we'll avoid this time. If I were to take a guess, she's finally going to admit her feelings. Ooh, she's blushing content. She's blushing harshly. She's blushing harshly. She might do it. Listen, Koji. There's something you should know. Yeah? What's the matter, Itsumi? There's something I've wanted to say to you for a long time. But I never had the courage to say it. Yep, she's gonna confess. She's struggling to say it. But I already know what she's gonna say. I like you, Koji. I know. Wrong move. Eh? You knew the entire time? Yeah, I knew. Since how long have you known? I pretty much knew the minute you started flirting with me. I'm not that dense. When a girl likes you, it's pretty obvious. So yes, I pretty much knew from the beginning. You may not be dense, but you're a baka. Excuse me? Why didn't you say something earlier, Koji? Why? This entire time I was thinking about how much I regretted never confessing to you. Yet you knew the whole time. And you just leave me here suffering. You're a horrible person, Koji. Why? Just why? Why didn't you say anything to me? You were going to leave soon. If we started dating and you were forced to leave, wouldn't you have felt much worse about it? No. What felt worse was years of regret. Year after year at Christmas, I thought about how I should have confessed to you, and how we might have been able to make it work even if we were apart. But instead of having some kind of closure with my feelings, I've been living with my regrets. So what will you do about that, Koji? I don't know what to do. Do you not like me? Is that why you never said anything? Do you not like me? It's not like that, isn't it? The whole time you said that you like women with curves. Do you know how much that made me feel? I'm more than that, Koji. I only showed off because I thought it would get you to look at me. But you know the whole time how I felt. It's a horrible thing to do to me. Did you once care about how I felt, Koji? Why didn't you answer those feelings if you knew that they were back then? Don't you think that you owed me that much if you knew I was leaving? Even if you rejected me, it would have been better than waiting all these years never knowing how it could have worked out. She takes a few deep breaths, trying her best not to burst into tears. Just why? Why didn't you? I'm sorry, Itsumi. Is that all you have to say? Please, Koji. Can't you say something else? Can't you give me an answer? She's really upset at the moment. I obviously handled this the wrong way. Yes, you did. Just pretend you should have continued playing dumb, Koji. Not once did I think about it that way. Now, I don't know what I should do to make things better. Listen, it's not that I'm attracted to you. That much is obvious, right? Yes. But do you love me? If you didn't say anything then maybe you didn't feel anything. Maybe if I confessed, I would have just been rejected anyway. Were my feelings for nothing? Quietly, she adjusts her clothes and begins to walk toward the door. Wait, Itsumi. I need to go home. Tomorrow's gonna be busy again. I open my mouth to say something, but she just stares blankly at me. Without another word, she steps out of my apartment and quietly closes the door behind her. I messed up, didn't I? Yes, you did. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. I really am a baka, aren't I? Why did I think about it from her perspective? Wouldn't I feel the same way if I never confessed to a girl I liked? Then she moved away. And then after all these years I meet her again, only for her to say she knew the entire time that I liked her? I'd be a bit upset, even if it was someone I spent a lot of time with. It's a bit too late to think about this now, though. The question is, what am I going to do? I have to focus on the here and now, instead of just sitting here and doing nothing. Itsumi's mad at me. Madder than I think I've ever seen her before. Yet, I think that she wasn't done. No, we definitely weren't done there. She desperately wanted an answer from me, even through all that heartache. After all, a person just can't let go of their feelings that simply. The sort of person who could do that is not the sort of person you should fall in love with. Who should fall in love the sort of person who could. That is not the sort of person who should fall in love with in the first place. I think I got that right. She carried all those feelings with her for years and years. There's no way she could just let them go. And, well, there's no way I can let go of my feelings either. I like her. I like her a lot. I think I might even love her. No, I think I do love her. That's why I went through so much effort for her when she spilled those drinks. Or when my heart skipped a beat when I started getting dressed in that bunny outfit of hers. There's no point of lying to myself anymore. I'm a baka who's in love, and I didn't even realize it until now. So what am I going to do about all that? People fight a lot when they're in love sometimes. Anyone who would just give up after one fight wouldn't be worth it. Itsumi? Sorry that I didn't answer your feelings all those years ago. I didn't know if I was ever going to see you again. That's exactly why I'm going to make things right now. I don't want to lose her again, after all this time. That's truly how I feel about her. I'll head to the cafe as soon as I can. After all, they still need a part-timer to help cope with the Christmas crowds. She probably isn't doing very well after what happened either. She's in no form to be able to take it on alone. I'll help you, Itsumi. I promised you that, after all. Even though I'm a baka, at least I'm a dedicated baka. The Christmas crowds will be especially ferocious. But I'll be there. I don't care if I have to wash 1,000 plates. I'm not going to give up on my promise. After all, if I don't keep my promise, then what sort of man am I? Just wait, Itsumi, and please hear me out. Oh god, I've been talking since like 6. I'm tired. My throat, it hurts. Da-da-da. She didn't know that I knew. No wonder she was upset with me. The minute that I knew, I should have said something. Yet, what do I say now? Daichi. Who the hell is Daichi? Daichi, whoever the hell that is, said the best thing to do is to try to make up with her. However, it takes a lot of courage to make that first step. So I have to go see her at work eventually. I think I should probably give her some time to cool off first. When the time comes, I'll turn up to work and help her out with the Christmas crowds. I hope that works this way. After being separated from each other for so long, I don't want this to be the way things end. Still, it might be good to do something else today. I'm gonna need to clear my head for when I go see her. For when I go see her, jeez. So Itsumi, please wait for me. I promise that we'll sort things out. Okay, I've been talking all day, I'm tired as fuck, and it's time to end things here. Next time on Sakura Santa, we're gonna settle things with Itsumi and finish off the Itsumi route. Greetings around here, I'll see you next time. And sorry for not making any jokes, but it really wasn't the right time for that. I just noticed, whenever you, the third event of every route, not the excluding the beginning, so like, you do the first round, do the first event, second event, and then the third event. The third event is always when you run into the conflict. And I think so. I'm keeping that in mind for Santa. Anyway, greetings from here. I'll see you next time.
Waste my summer life.